Opportunities multiply as they are seized. Treat you men as you would your own believed sons, and they will follow you into the deepest valley. Appear weak when you are strong and strong when you are weak. Let your plans be dark and impenetrable as night, and when you move, fall like a thunderbolt. If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. Victorious warriors win first and then go to war, while defeated warriors go to war first and then seek to win. There is no instance of man and nation benefiting from prolonged warfare. In the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity. Even the finest sword plunged into salt water will eventually rust. To know your enemy, you must become your enemy. There are not more than 5 musical notes, yet the combinations of these 5 give rise to more melodies than can ever be heard. Move swift as the wind and closely formed as the wood. Attack like a fire and be still as the mountain. Those who wish to fight must first count the cost. When the enemy is relaxed, make them toil. When full, starve them. When settled, make them move. To win 100 victories in 100 battles is not the acme of skill. To subdue the enemy without fighting is the acme of skill. If you wait by the river long enough, the bodies of your enemies will float by. Know yourself and you will win all battles. The whole secret lies in confusing the enemy, so that he cannot fathom our real intent. The whole secret lies in confusing the enemy, so that he cannot fathom our real intent. Build your opponent a golden bridge to retreat across. Rouse him, and learn the principle of his activities or inactivity. Force him to reveal himself, so as to find out. Thus the expert in battle moves the enemy, and is not moved by him. If the mind is willing, the flesh could go on and on without many things. Attack is the secret of defense. Defense is the planning of an attack. Great results can be achieved with small forces. If quick, I survive. If not quick, I am lost. This is death. You have to believe in yourself. Ultimate excellence lies not in winning every battle, but in defeating the enemy without ever fighting. If you ignore both, your enemy and yourself, you are certain to be in peril. Ponder and deliberate before you make a move. It is easy to love your friends, but sometimes the hardest lesson to learn is to love your enemy. Plan for what is difficult while it is easy, and do what is great while it is small. Move not unless you see an advantage, use not your troops unless there is something to be gained, and fight not unless the position is critical. If he sends reinforcements everywhere, he will be working everywhere. If his forces are united, separate them. Disorder came from order, fear came from courage, and weakness came from strength. Beware of sugar that is mixed with poison, beware of the fly that sat on a dead snake. If your friend is friends with your enemy, it means that you should not hang out with this friend. Every time animal with blood in its veins and horns on its head will fight when it is attacked. In making tactical dispositions, the highest pitch you can attain is to conceal them. One need not destroy one's enemy. One need only destroy his willingness to engage. Regard your soldiers as your children, and they will follow you into the deepest valleys. Look on them as your own beloved sons. You can't trust a man who has nothing to lose. Strategy without tactics is the slowest route to victory. Tactics without strategy are the noise before defeat. He will win who knows how to handle both superior and inferior forces. Never trust a friend who is silent about your flaws. An enemy is a friend who knows too much about you. A leader leads by example, not by force. Be where your enemy is not. Wheels of justice grind slow but grind fine.